Guten Abend and Willkommen Miners. Welcome back. Happy Thursday to all of y'all. After we were talking about how combo's in a real bad spot in Legacy currently because of shit like Bowmasters and the One Ring, we're gonna go even further in the combo tank and we're gonna do some Worldgorger combo. I don't know. I've seen some people have started actually playing this deck again. This is a super old combo, but it's gotten some recent perks and like upgrades as far as win cons go. Because this combo is so old, I know a lot of newer Legacy players don't know what this is, but basically the way this combo works is you have some kind of enchantment reanimation effect, such as Animate Dead or Dance of the Dead, and Worldgorger Dragon. So you get Worldgorger in your graveyard any number of ways, and then you bring it back with either Animate Dead or Dance of the Dead. What then happens is Worldgorger entering the battlefield causes you to exile all permanents you control, or you own and control under Worldgorger Dragon until it leaves the battlefield. Well, that also means that the thing keeping it alive ends up getting exiled under it, which causes you to now sacrifice a Worldgorger Dragon to put it back in your graveyard, which then returns all your permanents to the battlefield. And because you've got the Animate Dead return to the battlefield, you can now retarget your Worldgorger Dragon, and you just loop this infinitely. And between all of this, you get a chance to tap your land, so you have infinite mana with it. Some of the upgrades we got now is you can blink the One Ring, and you just draw your whole fucking deck until you find a way to win the game. Orcish Bowmasters, you actually blink it and just ping your opponent to death. So it's got some really cool upgrades. A lot of times also I've been finding that it just turns into a shouldered one ring grind, which is surprisingly effective, or you're just going to reanimate an Atraxa and take over the game that way. It's got a lot of interesting lines here. One of the problems I had with the deck we played on Tuesday, that Mystic Forge combo, was I felt like it mulliganed like shit. And this deck doesn't seem to have as big of a problem, even though it's running so few lands. But realistically, you only need 2 to operate for the most part. But I've also found myself like hard casting these Trolls of Khazad-dûm, so it can very easily get up to much, much higher mana. But, yep, so we'll take this into a league, have some fun, see how it's doing. I almost went like the hard opposite direction, and instead of playing another combo deck today, I was actually brewing around with a Pox build that I was actually having a lot of fun with, but then I saw this and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, let's Worldgorger combo. It looks funny as hell, let's do this. So we're gonna have some fun, hopefully we can get some fools. Luckily, it seems like most people seem to understand what this combo is, and once they see it started, they'll just scoop instead of making us go through it. You can automate a good chunk of it with the always yield, but if you're using Bowmasters or you're still tapping, there's still points where you have to stop and either stack triggers or tap your mana to be able to do things, so it can be relatively time intensive depending on what the board state is when you go for it, so we'll see. Luckily, this also doesn't just absolutely fucking fold to Artifact Hate the way that a lot of the decks I typically play do. It's a lot weaker to Graveyard Hate, but it's also got a pretty good backup plan to get around Graveyard Hate, so like there are times where I'll just like power out a One Ring on turn 1, turn 2, drop a shoulder, and just start gaining shitloads of life, and the opponent just can't deal with it. So, it's been a fun deck to fuck around with and shit, so we're gonna see how it goes. Playing up against Yuki. This name looks familiar, but I have no idea what they're playing. So this is turn 1 Bowmasters into turn 2 One Ring or Shouldered. So we're gonna keep this. It's like, I hate just leaving up 2 mana past a turn. It's super obvious we have a Bowmaster if we do that. But like, that's one of the things that I find, they might be some kind of non-interactive combo deck, though, if they're mulliganing that far. I have found this deck absolutely shits on Storm. It's other... I haven't tried it against Reanimator yet. I'm not sure how a graveyard-based mirror would look. I think it very much comes down to if they have the turn 1 or not. They only went to 5, so... Like I said, I really hate doing this. This is kind of what Legacy has morphed into at this point, is you just expect Bowmasters if your opponent leaves up 2 mana and passes the turn now. Like, it's super, super obvious that's what they're doing. I know we're telegraphing the hell out of this, but I would rather have them try to play around Bowmasters than just slam it, have them force a will it on my turn, and then proceed to do whatever the hell they were going to do anyways. So we are going to go ahead and slam, but ooh. Okay. So an ancient tomb is interesting. I'm curious what kind of stompy deck this is. There's not a lot of blue stompy running around, with Bowmasters specifically being a thing now. Like, wheel stompy doesn't really seem to exist as much. And it looks like they don't have that, so... Do another One Ring. I don't hate that at all. Like, a Blood Moon kind of sucks ass here, if they're, like, mono red stompy or something. The other thing is, like, stompy decks tend to not draw a lot of extra cards, so... We are going to drop a One Ring. Try to set up so that we can shoulder next turn and just start getting tons of value out of this shit. This also protects us from whatever the hell they were going to do. Alright, there's a Troll of Khazad-dûm. As I can, like, it's only 6 mana. As you can see, we're on turn 2 and we already have 4. So it is very possible to just hard cast Troll of Khazad-dûm. Ooh, is this Show and Tell? This could be Show and Tell. It is Show and Tell. Okay. Okay, okay. What? Are they just doing this? Why are they doing this? Just to refuel their hand? There's a Force of Will. They've only got 1 card in hand. I guess we'll see what they take out of this. Because we are going to have to worry about a Show and Tell. They didn't hit any other creatures, though. So unless they've got a creature in hand, I'm not super sure what the fuck is going on over there. But this had to have been a desperation. So I'm also curious if they grab Veil of Summer instead, but that's something we're going to have to worry about, is the fact that they do have Veil of Summer in this deck. Like, a Force of Will is mildly problematic. Okay, chose Misty. Okay, Lotus Petal's gone. Scalding Turn's gone. They didn't pick this. They did Force of Will, Show and Tell, and Misty. So they do have a Force of Will if they need it. And they have 1 unknown. So the question becomes, is the unknown a creature or not? Because if it's a creature, then we theoretically have issues. I would like some kind of discard spell to force them to pitch their Force of Will. Or we just get another the One Ring. Oh, we're gonna draw first. See what we hit. See if we can hit some kind of discard. Double Animate Dead. So this is kind of interesting. I think what we want to do is to increase our permanent count here. They always could throw something in here. Like, if they have a Griselbrand, they might just go ahead and pop it in as a defender. Okay, that looks like a no. We are going to try to get Troll of Khazad-dûm down with the reanimation effect, so that if they happen to have an Annihilator, we have multiple ways to theoretically, like, stack a bunch of shit and still survive. Or we can, actually, I forgot we can target their Atraxa. I'm an idiot. This should force the Force of Will out of their hand now. And we have a second one, so we can actually do this again. Totally forgot I can target my opponent's shit with this. Force of Will, pitch and Show and Tell, okay. Well, opponent, sorry, but I have another one. Alright, so we're gonna see 10. The chances of us missing on some form of discard is pretty low here. Alright, what do we do? Land, sorcery, instant, enchantment, creature, and then just double up even more? Yeah. Now we have all of our one rings. So if they were to somehow happen to... let's get rid of Agadeem's Awakening. I don't think we need that. Just make sure they don't have a creature. Okay, it's a Ponder. And pass the turn. Alright, opponent, what you got? What you got? What is your one card? Oh, they're still trying to find a way out of this. Like, even an Emrakul doesn't get them out of this. Because they can sneak in an Emrakul. I just sack all this shit down here. And I win. Chose not to shuffle. Okay. And, like, Griselbrand doesn't help him either. What is this? Atraxa? Okay. What do they got here? They can dig deeper. They have an Emrakul. So, like, I'm still not dead here, is what it comes down to. Like I said, I can survive the Annihilator trigger and just kill him on the back crack. Because I can sack this whole line of shit down here. Sack this. That's my 6. Chooses Tarn. Okay, there's Lotus Petal. I don't know. I'm just going to let this shit go. And, like, I can still block one of the creatures. What did they keep? They kept Emrakul, so that means Atraxa's gone, Vesuvin's gone. Yep, go ahead. Sneak in Emrakul. That's totally fine. Like, I'm not super sure what they think is going to happen here. Okay. Because they've got no creatures left in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I guess they are going to gain 7. I guess I should have kept a black source now that I think about it, but oh well. Block here. I'll gain 6, so I'm only losing 1 life total. They're back up to 10. What else did they take here? Lotus Petal and Veil of Summer. So Veil of Summer is still in their hand, so that means they've still got a Misty in hand. So there is a world where if I can draw a black source here, I just kill him. That is a black source. Okay. I like where we're at. Pretty sure we just win here. Because we know Veil of Summer and Misty are their cards, so I'm pretty sure we just win. Because we're just going to do it a different way. This is a little mana inefficient, but we'll play the fancy one here. Even though I honestly prefer the normal art over the fancy art, but we'll play the fancy art for the flex. It's fine. Yep, yep. And now we have protection from everything again. Alright, that actually kind of helped a little bit. I guess if somehow they top deck into a Emrakul, we get mildly fucked. I suppose that is one way that they could get out of this, because I think the Annihilator trigger still happens regardless of if I have protection or not. So... Oh, I can't target them? Okay, sure. We'll hit shoulder, that's fine. We'll ping shoulder for one. They're down to one. Their fetch land is now off. I guess it comes down to what do they draw off of those two cards. Because they need an Emrakul. I think that's their only way out of this. One of them was a land. Alright, they're dead. Alright, we got there. We got them. Alright, so what do we want against Teamer Sneak and Show? I'm trying to think of what we even want against them here. We can bring in Surgical to get rid of some of their important shit. Defense Grid to deal with their show and tells, but they didn't see our combo, so they don't know that we're Worldgorger combo. Unless they know the specific deck list. Serenity can get rid of their enchantments, such as a sneak attack or a show and tell. Echoing Truth isn't terrible either. I'm tempted to bring in some creatures just to make shit go faster. We also could bring in Dauthi Voidwalker, make them discard an Emrakul, and then we get Emrakul, which would be hilarious. I think we'll get rid of Cabal Ritual. I always feel like I'm taking Echo of Aeons out. Like, I know it pairs really good with Shoulder, but I always feel like I'm boarding it out. Maybe the Echoing Truth is a little too cute. Four more cuts. Maybe we just trim down on the combo a little bit here. Trim down on that a little bit. Good. All of our discard seems really good, other than Cabal Therapy, just because there's so much we want to name, and we don't really have that many things to just randomly sack to flash it back. Let's trim some of the trolls. I think that'll help too. See what we can do here. I don't hate this. If we can hit another land, we've got some crazy shit going on, so I think we're going to keep this. Hope that they don't just, like, randomly have the turn one. We do need to watch out for Veil of Summer, though. That very much is something that they could be doing on turn one. Which might be why they kept this hand. I think we're going to go ahead and Grief first. Okay, so they do have it, so we can play Agadeem's Awakening tapped. And then we go for our next turn. Okay. Yep. That's fine. So now we'll play Agadeem tapped, and we'll try to do this again next turn. Okay. Ah, my fucking nose. Shit. Alright. Alright, so they're not just gonna pop off this turn unless they got a fucking... Okay. Can't really do anything here yet. Actually, hold on. Turn off auto yields. I could surgical something if I need to. The question is just gonna be, do we hit a land, and do they have another Veil of Summer? It's very possible they have another Veil of Summer, and that we're just gonna get fucked by that. Alright. Did you find another Veil opponent? I mean, that's... It's not really what I wanted, but I guess it works. Try this again. Do you really have a fucking another one? Apparent fucking Lee, goddamn. OP high rolled with the fucking Veils. Okay. Apparently we should just fucking surgical the Veils. Depending on what we draw next turn, we can try to grief. If we get a next turn. Alright, here's the show. Oh, Vesuvian Drifter. Okay. Okay. This is a hell of a card, I will admit. They are blind here, though. So there's no guarantee that they hit anything. That looks like a no. Okay. Alright, so I think basically we just gotta hope that we fade for a turn and we can go for it. Alright, yeah. Basically we just gotta hope that we can fade for a turn. Meant to do that on draw step, but whatever. Alright. I think before we go to... Especially if they brainstorm here. Alright, they didn't. We're gonna go ahead and grab Veil of Summer. See what they got going on over there. Make sure the coast is clear. Alright, coast is clear, assuming they don't hit something crazy off this Vesuvian Drifter. Alright. Well, now we're up to the Magic Gods to determine if they're going to hit something off this Vesuvian Drifter. Do they hit anything? No. Okay, so we are golden then. And now we go infinite. And we actually get to see the true combo in game or match 1. So he's playing out a sneak attack, that's fine. Alright, end step. Entomb. Go grab Worldgorger. Alright. Alright, and we drew mana, so we're actually super good here. Animate Dead, Worldgorger Dragon. We will go ahead and just spend the mana now. And now, because of the fact that we have the one ring also, we have infinite mana. Alright, so we want to always yield to Worldgorger Dragon. Always yield to this particular trigger. Always yield to this trigger. Target Worldgorger. So this is the one that we don't want to... Alright, well, I guess we're not truly infinite yet. Well, no, we still are, because what we can do is... Because I have enough mana to do all of this. We are going to target Grief, and then we're going to reanimate this to restart the entire loop. So target that. Okay. Grief our opponent, take... I guess the Fury. Play the One Ring. Okay, now we are truly infinite. Because now we restart this entire loop. Okay, maybe I fucked that up. Okay. I actually think I fucked that up. So we know all that's in their hand are two show and tells currently. I actually did fuck that up. Okay, we might lose this one because I actually did fuck that up. Now I need this Worldgorger Dragon to die, and then we can go back into the loop. We do have protection this turn, though. So we have that going for us. They chose to shuffle. Stealthy Voidwalker is interesting. Chose not to do that. That's fine. I mean, we're gonna get in. We're just hoping that because they shuffled, they aren't gonna get there. Like I fucked up. I suppose I probably should have played that Aghanim Awakening, but it's all gonna come down to what's on the top of their deck. Like, our hope is that they just don't have any cantrips and that this Vesuvian Drifter whiffs. And it whiffed. Unless they have a creature in hand that they plan on popping in after Worldgorger attacks, because they're dead on board here. Alright, opponent, what you got? Did they scoop it up? No? Do you have a creature in hand? Do you have a way to survive this? Oh, Vesuvian Drifter itself has flying. Okay. I totally forgot this thing had flying. So many cards I'm not used to fucking playing with. So, I mean, I guess there's a world where we theory. Nope. Okay, we got there. I totally fucked that up and we still got there. Holy shit. Yeah, I totally fucked that second game up, but we still managed to get there. Okay, well, we're already on the board. Beat Teamer Sneak and Show. We'll take it, we'll take it. I'm not normally a fan of people covering Linkin Park songs, but this is actually a pretty good fucking cover, I will admit. Apparently this is Memphis Mayfire. Alright, let's keep going. I said, already on the board, which is nice. This deck is fun. It's got some really weird interactions. Like, I totally fucked that up. I don't know why I was thinking, like, we were going to get back everything. Like, now that I think about it, because reanimate isn't one of those style of effects. It just got the Worldgorger Dragon back on its own. But we managed to get there. Oh, hey, Jared's on the fucking leaderboard. Good for him. Found an opponent. For God's sake. I know we have played against this person before. I don't know what the fuck they play, though. I'm being friendly, so I'll be friendly back. This is not capable. Yeah, we gotta ship this one. That's definitely not capable. Okay, this is capable. It's just a question. I think we're gonna go ahead and chuck the animate dead. We might go for a turn 1 Atraxa, depending on what our opponent does. Alright, so this is either Black Saga Storm. What do we show them? They saw Orcish Bowmasters. So this is either Saga Storm or 8 cast. Which, if it's 8 cast, I don't know if they can beat a Resolved Atraxa. Okay. They're just going to refuel their hand, which is fine. Lion's Eye Diamond. Okay, it's Black Saga Storm. So we don't have to worry about, whatchamacallit here. Okay, we don't have to worry about counter magic. And because of the fact that they don't really draw cards, we're going to go ahead and dunk this Orcish Bowmaster. Where the fuck are you, Atraxa? Alright, what did we hit off of this? Cabal there? Oh, we hit the whole fucking combo if we want it. Enchantment, creature, artifact. Actually, no, we'll take grief, because whatever we grab, we're pitching it anyways. So what, we've got instant, enchantment, creature, artifact. That's all that we can get. We're going to pitch this because we actually have the full-on combo next turn. Assuming our opponent can't combo out. So we'll see what they got. We take the tutor for sure. Because they would have been able to go off. So definitely take the tutor. Hope that they don't top deck a tutor. Because if they top deck a tutor, I think we just die. Okay. So they can take the combo out of our hand now, which I guess is fine. Or they take the One Ring. We'll see what they do here. Like, they took the Entomb, so they're taking the combo out of our hand. Luckily, the One Ring is going to help us a lot, and we have a Grief. We actually could just animate dead back the other Grief, but I think we're going to go ahead and play the One Ring. And they scoop it up. Okay. Or, that's also an option. Against what our opponent's doing, bring in Serenity. Bring in Opposition Agent. Let's get rid of Echo. I think we'll take that out. Trim a little bit of our combo here, and maybe trim a Shouldered. Try that. Or actually... Okay, we're bringing Shouldered back in. We're going to try to cut a Troll. Try something like that. Alright. And we're back. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, what do we got here? We have a entirely uncastable hand. We gotta ship this one. Opponent is mulliganing as well. I don't hate this. We're gonna go ahead and keep this and bin the Worldgorger. Keep this. Worldgorger to the bottom. it. Come on, don't have discard. Oh, okay. Oh, I like this a lot. Let's pitch Agadeem's Awakening. It's a little awkward pitching a land, but I want to be able to Thoughtseize also next turn if I need to. What do you got over there? Alright, we're taking the Wishclaw Talisman. I'm sorry, opponent. I legitimately feel bad doing this because I know how much of a beating Serenity is. Like, I cringe when I fucking see that card, so I know it's bad. They are getting to refuel a little bit. But we have another discard spell. They also very well may have no lands after this unless they draw a non-artifact land, because we know the other land that was in their hand. Okay, they drew a Stompy land. Okay. Are they going to take the land or the Thoughtseize? Take the Thoughtseize, okay. So you know one of the cards in hand is there. So they are going to have mana left over after this now. We're going to play this just so that they can't duress it away from us. That, and we hide the information of what we drew. Alright, we got a Wishclaw Talisman now. Okay, they can go for an ad nauseam next turn. So we need something good here. I mean, they can ad nauseam, and we just gotta hope that they draw like shit. Because, like, an ad nauseam from 16 is definitely rough. Alright, let's see how you flip them. Like, 16 is kind of borderline whether or not it'll work. Actually, they're going to be doing it from 14, so it's even more awkward. What do they got? Are they going to hit it? They don't have a way to empty their hand yet. They are now in the danger zone. Because, yeah, they don't have a way to empty their hand for the Infernal Tutor yet. Ooh. This is real rough. Alright, opponent. Let's see. I know this feeling. I've had it happen to me tons of times. Alright. They gotta go. Like, they're dead on board. They have to keep going. They don't have a choice. They don't have a way to pin this together. They're revealing a bunch of lands that don't really do anything. Oh, rough. I am sorry, opponent. I am sorry, for God's sake. I know that pain all too fucking well. I'm sorry, for God's sake. I know that pain all too well. Y'all who have been watching this channel, y'all have seen some of the flips I've had and know that they're just as bad as that. But hey, we're 2-0. We're actually 2-0-4-0 currently, which is kind of amazing with how janky this deck is. heard this song before. That's actually very fucking cool. I like the bass line in it. Sorry, YouTube, I know you can't hear it. Also, hi Star, if you catch this, I'm sorry. I tried to look back and figure out what that song was, but even in the recording that I have to my computer, I forgot that that doesn't record the audio either. So I was not able to figure out what that song was. I apologize if you happen to see this. I mean, we keep this. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is the combo on turn 2, but nothing to do with it. So I think we make them think that we have an Orcish Bowmaster so that they don't try to fuck with it. Like, we're going to make them think that we have Bowmasters and see if we can get them to play around with and not cantrip. Totally didn't even realize that I fucking won the die roll. Alright, so this could be Delver. If it's Delver, I think I'm willing to bait out. I'm gonna try to see if I can bait out a counter spell here. I think we're gonna do a Traxo. Let's not show them that we actually are Worldgorger combo, because we can't do anything with it yet. So this is enough mana to do everything, right? This is 6 mana? Yes. So we're going to go ahead and just dump my hand here. We're going to try to get back a Traxa, see if we can bait out a counter spell, and then we'll play Shouldered. And opponent scoops it up anyways. Okay. So apparently they didn't have counter magic. Maybe it's not Delver. I'm going to sideboard like it is. So we're going to bring in defense grids. Bring in Snuff out. Probably bring in Doughty Voidwalkers. Take out Echo. Take out a Troll or two. Take out Cabal Therapy. Probably take out Reanimate. Let's take one Grief out. It is card disadvantage after all, so... I don't hate this hand. Alright. I think, yeah, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna give it a go. We got removal. We got pretty much everything we want outside of a reanimation spell here, or discard. Okay, that is admittedly annoying. As awkward as this is going to be, actually, we don't care about this at all. So we're going to let the Scrubland go. We don't care about the white mana. Oh, they're on their own reanimator plan. Okay. So this is actually probably like Grixis Death Shadow? Or just like Grixis control shit? Interesting. Okay. Like, I'm almost tempted to not cycle my own, but they didn't reanimate theirs, so... I also need a basic swamp, so I am going to go ahead and swamp cycle this. Unfortunately, the Snuff Out looks stupid against the Troll. We're going to go ahead and grab a basic, just so that they can't wasteland it. Thoughtseize is interesting. I kind of want to see what's going on over there. We got a Bowmasters, a Force, a Drown in the Lock. A Brains. I think we take the Bowmasters here. Okay, these snuff outs are looking pretty bad. I completely mislabeled this. I am going to see if I can get a Force Negation out of their hand, though. Well, I guess technically I can't anyways. Well, actually, now I can. We're going to see if this eats a Force. We're going to Brainstorm. Okay. Surprised how quickly they resolved that Brainstorm. We're going to put a Trax in the yard. This is a little risky if they happen to have Reanimate. But if they have Reanimate, we'll just scoop up and go to the next game. Polluted Delta, okay. So they definitely are just Grixis something. Ancient Tomb. I don't like giving them time, but I also know they have 2 counter spells now. Yeah, we're just gonna scoop it up. We're not gonna. We can't deal with an Atraxa once it hits the board. So we'll scoop it up. They got us there. We completely sideboarded wrong. It was not at all what I was expecting there. So we're gonna bring Grief back in. We're taking another one of our own trolls. Bring Surgicals in. The graveyard's a little bit of a liability, so I think I'm going to turn down on some of the graveyard stuff here. I don't know if we necessarily need the fast mana this game. We'll see. This definitely seems like what would be a hard-ass matchup for this deck. Alright. Cannot keep this. We have no mana. I don't hate this. I think we keep this. Put the redundant Ancient Tomb to the bottom. Yeah. Snuff Out looks stupid anyways. We're setting up to be able to grief them again next turn, too. Depending on what they got. I guess we have to take the reanimate. It's good to know about the days so that we can play around it. Volcanic. Okay, so we gotta play around Surgical, and we have to play around days. Shouldered is not particularly relevant here. I'm curious what we care more about. Shouldered or the One Ring if we throw one of these into a daze. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one. Fuck. We don't have the card selection that our opponent does, unfortunately. Like a Soul Land, and we can jam one of these through. I take the Shoulder so that they can theoretically use it. I mean, we gotta do this. Get it out of the graveyard now, because this forces the Surgical, and that way they can't get it. Yep. Forces the Surgical. So Surgical's gone. We still need to worry about days. They know that we have the Thoughtseize now. Ah, man. We have 4 unknown, or 3 unknowns. We're going to do a ton of damage to ourselves here. Another animate dead, but there's nothing to try to reanimate. I guess we'll see what they got, if they even let us get this through. Okay, apparently they had to drown in the lock. They have no creatures in the yard for us to reanimate. We're just gonna lose to our own fucking grief. God damn. Yeah, they're probably just sitting back on a shitload of counter magic here. Like, we can't just slam this one ring because we know about the days. We need to make sure that we can pay for that before we even attempt it. And a bow mat? Yeah, this one's over. A control deck like this definitely seems like it would be the bane of this deck's existence. Because even if we can get a one ring down, like, we can't draw with it, or we're just gonna die. All it does is buy us a turn. Assuming it doesn't just automatically get countered. A troll, does that do anything for us? Probably not, but we'll see. This is probably getting countered, but we gotta try for it. Yeah. Okay, they got it. Womp. That wasn't even a little bit close. We managed to squeak game one out just because they didn't have any counter magic, but yeah, that definitely seems like it would be a fucking miserable matchup in general. Like, any kind of control-y, tempo-y shit like that feels like it's going to be hard for this deck. And I mean, that's true of any combo deck. Our opponent also kind of just had, like, exactly what they needed both games, like, post-sideboard, so it happens. That's fine, we'll just get the 4-1. That's sweet, sweet 4-1. So I was actually kind of worried. Like, I've been saying how I really want to get the Eldrazi precon from Commander Masters. And I was reading, like, they're fucking pre-sailing for, like, 180 and shit. And I'm like, holy fuck, I'm not getting one. But I managed to lock in a pre-sale price of $82 on Amazon today. So I fucking pre-ordered that shit. So I'm excited for when that's going to show up. The few cards they've spoiled, I'm pretty sure they've spoiled the whole fucking deck now, but like the few cards that I've seen spoiled were insane. Like, just so fucking cool looking. Because I think today was the Eldrazi day. Yeah, today was the Eldrazi day. There's a bunch of this shit that is this shit from the Eldrazi deck. So we won the die roll. Hey, it's Legacy Brewpub! Hey, I think we'll keep this. This is a much more grindy mid-rangey hand. What's up, Brewpub? Last scene playing Enchantress. Alright, so unfortunately we don't have a turn one play. But we have a halfway decent turn two play, and then if we draw another land, we have multiple good turn three plays. Alright, let's see. Show us something good there, Brewpub. Live up to your name. Apparently, Brewpub just said put away my fun deck, so I guess we'll see what they're doing here. Alright, what is this? This is looking like Reanimator, maybe? Alright, let's see what you got, Brewpub. Okay, this is definitely Reanimator. Whoa, okay. G-Dad. Okay, 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 okay. Dark Rit into an animate dead. Okay. Alright, so we're up against a Reanimator mirror of sorts. Got a little more spice in their Reanimator mirror than we do. We're just gonna let them do some more stuff and see what their deck looks like. Like, we're not dead yet. Alright, they're unmasking us. We'll let them see what's going on here. Like, we still have draws that get us out of this, which is why I'm still gonna do it. Took one of the Shouldered. And what, are you gonna reanimate my Shouldered? Yeah, okay. So it's Reanimator. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's bring in Echoing Truth, we'll bring in Surgicals, and we'll bring in Voidwalkers. Take out Echo, take out Therapy, trim a Troll. So let's trim 2 Trolls. Trim a Dark Rit and go like that. Alright, let's see if we can pop off. Like, the nice part is we know it's Reanimator. They don't have counter magic. We can just go for a turn 1 if we have it. Alright, so they don't know that. Well, I guess they saw the anime dead, so they know that we have some kind of reanimator plan bullshit as well. Alright, Brewpub, I'll cut you a break. I understand. I understand getting beat up by blue-black decks. Apparently they were playing Enchantress for real before they decided to switch to this because they were just getting completely shit on by blue-black decks. I feel you there. I know that. I know that pain. Alright, can we do anything crazy here? No? So I think we gotta ship this. Is this any better? They're beginning with 7, which concerns me. I think we go 1 deeper. Alright, we keep this. I think we're gonna put the 1 ring to the bottom. And one of the Thoughtseizes. This is gonna be a very painful hand, but we're gonna hope that a single Thoughtseize can get us there. Is basically what we're hoping for here. Okay. So they have the show and tell build. So we're gonna take the unmask, because it's the only thing that matters here. We'll let them Faithless Looting, I guess that's fine. We're gonna hope that our Shoulder can get us there. I'm assuming Faithless Looting is what's coming here. Or did they draw something more impressive? Okay, Dark Writ. What do you have? Dark Writ. Did you just draw a Shouldered off the top or something? Opponent! Come on! Brewpub! What the hell? Alright, they took the Ritual. I'm honestly surprised they didn't take the Shoulder It so that they could Exhume it. Well, I guess Exhume hits us, so we actually get it back, so I guess that makes sense. Okay. Well, we can do this too. Two can play this game. Alright. Alright, so now they're free to be able to Exhume, in theory. What? I mean, I guess it's a free attack, but... Oh, right, never mind. It's got Menace. It can't... I can't block it anyways. So I guess that makes sense. Them drawing is going to significantly hurt them, though. Chucked Exhume and Show and Tell. So they're still stuck on one land, apparently. We have an Entomb of our own. We are definitely not risking that at all. Like, we are not going to risk Entomb until we can reanimate the same fucking turn. Okay, I like Surgical. I mean, we're gonna force this. If they want to try to reanimate our grief, I'm actually kind of okay with that, I think. Oh, it's their grief anyways. Yeah, I forgot they hardcast that. They're gonna Entomb. It's gotta be like Atraxa or something, right? Because they can't do a Griselbrand, because Griselbrand kills them. Archon of Cruelty. Okay, that would make sense. We also have that covered at the moment. They can't use reanimate, and they're dead in a turn? Or they're just dead here. Okay. Alright, yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you're just dead here. Alright. Let's see if we can pull out a game 3. Is there anything I want to change here? Maybe bring a Dark Grip back in? Trim Truth? Try something like that. I will be right back. Alright, yeah, I think we're just gonna run this back. Just make that one change, try to be a little bit faster if I need to be. I mean, we're gonna keep this. Like, if we can get Dothy onto the board, we're fucking golden. Alright, let's see what they got. They kept 7-2. Okay. Are you gonna Thoughtseize my Thoughtseize or Thoughtseize my Voidwalker? Thoughtseize is Voidwalker. Okay. I guess we're gonna be in the Thoughtseize game. Or, hear me out. Do I have the mana to do all of this? Yes. I have 3 mana? I have 3 mana. Hear me out, chat. Hear me out. What if we Thoughtseized and still got our Dothy Voidwalker? What do you think about that? Probably just take the Faithless Looting because with Dothy, Entomb is useless. Alright. Their graveyard is officially shut the fuck off. And I guess we'll drop a Grief as well. Like, we're just gonna press our advantage here. That way, if they drew something good, we theoretically... No? Okay, well, we'll just take the Faithless Looting. They just got some lands. Wasn't anything good to put under Voidwalker. I'm curious if they're just gonna Faithless Looting here. Just for the sake of trying to find cards. Yep. We can still die very easily. Alright, so they gave me an Entomb, a Duress. So there is a world where they could have hit, like, Show and Tell on a creature. That being said, we are presenting a clock to the point where, like, Griselbrand is not a good card. There's the Delta. The Entomb's gone, so we don't know what's in the hand anymore. Like, Show and Tell into an Archon's a problem. But they are staring down literal lethal? Okay. I mean, they're still staring down literal lethal. They can't block any of this. Alright. Yeah, they're just dead here because they can't block any of this shit. Fingers crossed for what? Man, we're gonna see what's going on here. We're gonna take the Archon. And we're gonna go ahead and take the Archon. Alright, we got there. We beat Reanimator. Good games, Brewpub. If you If you end up checking this out on the replay later, those were some fun games. There was a lot of back and forth there. I liked it. And that locks in the positive record with Worldgorger already. All right. The positive record is officially locked in now. All right. Going into the final round, see if we can get the 4-1. But yeah, I mean, this deck is fucking fun. It doesn't feel as dead to a lot of what's going on as, like, other ones do. Like, I like that it doesn't just fold to Artifact Hate the way that the past few decks I played have and the way that, like, Saga Storm does. Like I said, I feel bad for God's sake. I know the pain of the shitty ad nauseum flips. But that was cool that we were actually able to go toe-to-toe with traditional reanimator. Alright, up against Fatal 24, we won the die roll. They're currently 1-0. This isn't terrible. I think we'll keep this. It's a little awkward that we don't have a turn 1 player, really, but I think we're just going to play out the Underground Sea so that they don't know what we're doing. If they see Agadim's Awakening, they probably think we're on Oops, and they're going to try to discard us as quickly as possible. But I guess we'll see. No, they're on something white. Interesting. If this is like Death and Taxes, I actually feel kind of good about that with the Orcish Bowmasters. Being able to just ping down whatever they wanted to do. That being said, I don't want to... I could Thoughtseize them, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just play this first. Like, I don't want to shock myself with this and then not use it. So this leaves up more possibilities. This confuses our opponent as far as what's going on more, I think. Oh, no, are they on initiative? Fucking Archon of Emeria. God damn it. I fucking hate this card so much. Like, legitimately despise this fucking card. The nice part is we shouldn't have to worry about counter magic from our opponent here. An Entomb would be the best thing possible, but no, okay. I guess we're gonna Thoughtseize them and see what they got going on over there. Hopefully, maybe we can, like, take their initiative creature and then just start going to town. Jesus. Yeah, we're not winning this one. We're just gonna go to the next one before they see anything more from our deck. We cannot beat that fucking hand. Like, absolutely cannot beat that hand. Like, I hate Archon of Emeria so fucking much. Snuff outs are coming in. Maybe bring in Daunting Voidwalkers just so I have an evasive creature. Cabal Therapy can go. Echo can go. Trim Troll. Bowmaster seems real bad in this matchup. Opposition Agent seems interesting. Maybe we bring in the Ravenloft Adventurers as well, just so we have a way to get the initiative back without attacking. Try something like this. Oh, fuck. I seriously... Archon of Emiria is definitely on my like top 5 fuck this card list. I absolutely fucking hate that card. Absolutely fucking hate it. We're gonna keep this. We can turn 1 grief. Actually, we might just Thoughtseize him turn 1, see what's going on over there, and then debate. From that point, we can decide if we're gonna go ahead and go for Shoulder It or Grief on turn 2. Seasoned Dungeoneer, Anointed Peacekeeper. But the problem is I have to take multiple things here. So, unfortunately... fucking A. I fucking hate initiatives so much. Alright, well, we're taking both of their creatures. And then we're just hoping that they don't draw shit. Like, the problem is they have so much mana, literally any creature they draw they can play now. I almost played that Hamster Initiative deck tonight, but then I was able to get my hands on some One Rings again from the loan program and decided to play this instead. Like, I definitely find this deck way more fun, but, like... It's just funny to me that, like, even with this shit, like... What'd they draw? What stupid creature? Oh, they didn't draw a creature. Holy shit. Okay. Troll of Khazad Doom. I think we're just gonna go ahead and do this. We're just gonna pass. But the other problem is they have removal for whatever our first creature is. What'd they find? Fucking motherfucking Archon. This fucking card. This motherfucking card. So we're basically just setting up, hoping they pop their white mana so that we can get a shoulder down next turn. Is basically what we're hoping for here. Like, get the removal out of the way, drop a shoulder in, and hope that we can just ride that to victory, but it is not looking particularly good. Because if they just hold up white mana, like, we'll get a turn with shouldered, and then it's just going to disappear. So I would like them to pop this mana for something. Granted, it's probably going to be like a Seasoned Dungeoneer. Human. I need their actual white mana to disappear before I can do anything. They also can do this at instant speed, which means it messes with our combo, which is not a good time. So, like, okay, maybe I do just run this out for the sake of getting it out here so that they're forced to use this so if we draw into the combo, we actually can do things. Like, this does force them to use their removal. Okay, they're actually going to use it. Okay, so this gets the removal out of their hand. We are actually, like, par for the course for life. We're also at the point where we can cast almost anything we draw. Academ's Awakening. What can I awaken for? I can awaken for 3. It's in my graveyard, right? From your graveyard? I can't do it for 4 yet. I need 1 more mana. So I'll just hold on to this for now, unfortunately. Like, I'm just waiting for them to find their fucking initiative creature. Like, I really want to know what the hell is in their hand. There's got to be, like, a bunch of solitudes or monkeys or something, right? Oh, there's another Agadeem's Awakening. So I can get back a grief next turn, but we're losing this race is the problem. Like, even if I assemble the combo, what can I do with it? Like, I can make infinite mana and then get a troll back or something? And there's a Dungeoneer. Yeah, we got like one draw and we're dead. Ugh. But don't get me wrong, I love Stompy decks, but this one version of Stompy I fucking despise. Like, it's funny that, like, banning White Plume honestly really didn't do much of anything, in my opinion. Like, yeah, we draw land. Okay. Well, we got a 3-2, so, I mean, we at least locked in a positive record with this one. Fucking Archon of Emeria. Alright, I'm gonna go grab another drink, then we're gonna hop into another league. I will be right back. Alright, let's hop back into it. Try this again. Like I said, managed to go positive. So I know I had to stop in the middle of a league on Tuesday because I just didn't have time. Ended up getting another 2-4 with the deck. I beat Painter, which the Painter matchup with Mystic Forge just seems hilariously lopsided. And then I forget what the other deck I beat was. Ended up losing to another just like blue-black deck that boarded in turn 2 Null Rod both games after board. Like, that deck seems fucking amazing game 1, but it just folds so hard to Artifact Hate. So, grabbing this beer, it was reminding me, this is a local brewery Infusion. Their flagship is a Vanilla Bean Blonde Ale. And they periodically release new fucking flavor variants of it, and they do this thing called Bean Fest twice a year. There's a winter and a summer one where they unveil like 6 new limited edition flavors to try. The flavors for this year's summer one just look weird as fuck. So, like, there is some kind of, like, cherry pie one. There's a pickle one. Captain Crunch. Like, just fucking bizarre flavors. Alright. So, this is actually kind of interesting. Um, so I think I want to start out Thoughtseizing the opponent. Like, we actually could Thoughtseize ourselves spin, but I feel like that's probably not the correct answer. Or we can turn one the One Ring, but all of these plans die real hard to counter magic. I think we're just gonna turn one Thoughtseize them and see what happens. Just see what they got going on over there. They kept 7, so this is going to damage ourselves quite a lot. We also theoretically, depending on... Ooh, what the fuck? Okay. Ooh, actually... You know what? We're just going to take their Goblin Rabble Master and we're going to call it a turn. It's a little mana inefficient, but give me your Rabble. They don't have anything else going on in that hand. And we're just going to see if we can rabble our opponent to death here. Alright, let's see if we can just beat our opponent down. Because, like, at this point, whatever. We're not casting another spell this game. And they don't have the mana to be able to cast a Monkey right off the bat either. Unless they draw another red card, and then I suppose they could, but... They probably think we're just traditional reanimator now. Like, go ahead and fucking chalice us on 2, or chalice us on 1. I'm actually kind of okay with that. If they want to transfer, that's mostly fine too. I don't think we're going to be in a position where we're casting another spell at all this whole game. Okay. Is that person still at the fucking door? Is that why I hear he's losing her shit? No. Amazon person dropped some shit off, so I hear he's downstairs losing her mind. Alright, so against Mono Red Prison, what do we even want in the sideboard? We probably want Serenities, probably want our Snuff Outs. Echoing Truth, maybe? Okay, opponent's finally doing some stuff. Monkey is under. Okay, they just decided to Trinisphere, which I'm actually okay with here. Just drawing land. Okay, that is a good land. And then we're going to attack with everything. Like, they need another mana to be able to Sokenzin. At which point I'm probably, like, if they present the mana for Sokenzin, I'm just not going to attack with a Rabble Master. If they want to chalice us on... Okay, so there's the mana they're presenting for Sokenzin, so we're just not going to attack with Rabble Master until they decide to channel that thing. Okay. I mean, we win this wholeheartedly at this point, like... Yeah. I know how Rabbles works. If you want to lose your dudes... Yeah, okay. Okay, so they decided they only want to take 1, which is fine. This is what, 4 mana? So they still need another mana to be able to activate Den of the Bugbear. Another land to be able to cast the One Ring would be nice. I think they were banking on this Rabble Master pretty fucking hard, is what I think was going on. Okay, they've got all the fucking mana in the world now. They can activate Den of the Bugbear, so I'm still not going to attack with it. Land would be nice. Like, either dropping the One Ring or dropping a Grief would be very nice here. Shoulder Ed. Okay. I mean, we'll stay on course at this point. Like, there's no point in doing anything here yet. Again, I'm not going to attack with... Rebel Master is not getting in yet. If they want to block with Den of the Bugbear, they're actually losing more life at this point. Wow, okay. They're actively losing more life doing this. Because they had to take 2 to activate it. So instead of just taking 2, they took 3. I don't think that was the correct option here. Like, a Fury is kind of rough here. We might... If we don't draw anything, like if we... Okay, never mind, let's keep it up. I was going to say, if we don't draw land, we might just grief to see what the hell is going on over there. Serenity's in. Snuff Out's in. It's probably all we need. Let's drop the Echo. Take out Cabal Therapy. I want to keep the Trolls because they can get me out of a Blood Moon situation with the Swamp Cycling. Let's trim a little bit on our graveyard stuff, just because I have a feeling. Also, probably trim a Dark Ritual, because they might Chalice on one. I don't know. We didn't show any 1-drops, so... Well, I mean, I guess it's saw Thoughtseize, so that does technically count as a 1-drop. What's up, baby? I know, someone was at the door. Hey, you wanna come say hi? Here, you. You're fine, baby. I know someone was at the door. Come on, come say hi. Here, up. Up. Okay, I'm trying to get her on screen, but she does not want to fucking get up on the chair. What's up, girl? Like, it's nice to know that we don't really have to worry about counter magic from our opponent, but also them being on the play allows them to have a turn 1 lock piece, which can just completely fuck us over here. You know, we're gonna keep this. Fuck it. They're keeping 7, though, so I don't like that. We can... Oh, okay. Ooh, that's interesting. Bowmasters doesn't seem super fucking relevant in this matchup. Okay, so what can I do here? I can... All of their creatures are going to be more than 2 power, right? Yeah, we're just going to drop the One Ring and get it out here. Get this shit going. I think this is worth it. Just to see what they got going on over there to try to screw them over. Legion Warboss, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Trinisphere. Which, we can take the Spirit Guide and they can't actually cast any of their 3-drops next turn. Question is which one of these 3-drops are they going to play? Are they going to play Fable or are they going to play Legion? I think I take Legion Warboss here. And then I can try to animate dead it next turn, hoping that I hit a land off of my 3 draws. I think that's the correct move here. Because I'm going to get 3 draws to hit a land. That's assuming they play Trinisphere and it matters. If they don't play Trinisphere, it doesn't matter. Okay, playing Sokenzen. Okay, into a Trinisphere. That's fine. The other thing we could do here is we could animate dead our own grief. Like, we could animate dead our own grief, take their other creature out of their hand, or possibly take the land out of their hand? Oh. Huh. So this sets us up to go infinite next turn. I think that's worth it, right? Like, we just set ourselves up, go infinite next turn. Play the land. Because what? Like, they can chalice on us, we entomb in response? And then we go infinite next turn. We can draw our whole fucking deck. Yeah, I think we just set up for this and we can go infinite next turn. Because we'll eventually draw our entire deck, be able to flash in a Bowmasters in the middle of the combo, and then just go to fucking town. Okay, all they're doing is playing a Fable. That's totally fine. That is A-O-fucking-K by me. As long as they don't randomly have, like, free graveyard hate, I think we just win here. Grab Worldgorger. Because we are about to get fucked if this doesn't work. Alright, we're gonna start it this way. See if we can find... Nope, don't find the Bowmasters. We can grief now, and... Because we've got, what, 6 mana here? It's painful, but we can do it. Just make sure the coast is clear. Okay, they're F6'd. We got this. I mean, I guess take the other Trinisphere. Alright. Alright, and now we get to do the thing. Gotta remember exactly which triggers I yield to. Always yield to this one. Always yield to this one. Target Worldgorger. Animate dead. We'll let Chrome Mox resolve. Throw Agadeem's Awakening under it. Do this. Draw a card with the One Ring. Okay. Always yield to this one. Target Worldgorger. This Chrome Mox is kind of annoying. And our opponent saw what was going on, so we were going to draw our deck and won. Sweet. Because, yeah, we were just going to draw through our whole deck with the One Ring until we found Orcish Bowmasters, flash Bowmasters in, and then keep repeating this and ping our opponent to death. Props on our opponent for just conceding when they saw the loop instead of trying to wait us out on it. Because, I mean, from where we were, it was definitive we were going to win. It just was going to take a while. So, props to our opponent for actually scooping up there and being a good person, not making us go through it, not wasting anyone's time. I will say, at least mono red players in general tend to scoop very quickly. Excuse me. Lost a die roll, Ken V21. Let's see what they're on. This is super, super tempting. It's real fucking risky because I've only got one mana source. This die is real hard to discard, but I think we're going to keep it and hope that we draw a land. Yeah, yell at me if you want, chat, but the upside is just so fucking high on this hand. I think it's worth the risk. Or our opponent's just on reanimator as well. Oh! They're on madness. Okay. I mean... Oh, fuck, they have main deck surgicals? That's not good. We're still in a position where we need a land or another mana source. Cabal Therapy, that doesn't really do it. I think we're gonna Thought Seize them and see what the hell they have going on over there. Is this just like some weird ass madness deck? Oh, they have reanimate. Well, we are taking that shit. And basically, we just have to hope that we hit a land before they find another reanimation effect. Bloodsinmire. Props to our opponent for some fucking spice over there, though. Like, we've got a bajillion mana sources to figure this shit out. Alright, there's Dragon Rage Channeler, so they have one unknown in hand. Okay, another Dragon Rage Channeler, that's fine. If we can hit a land, we are golden in a bunch of different ways. Mana. That is a land. Alright. Alright, we were getting that out of the graveyard. Like, we could have done some cute shit with Bowmasters, but we're getting this the hell out of the graveyard. What do we want here? Enchantment, instant, creature. Actually, no. We probably want Entomb for our instant. Land, sorcery? And then pass a turn? Because we played our land already, we are going to get rid of the Thoughtseize and one of our animate deads. Because we want to be very careful about what we actually put in the graveyard here. We do not want to risk our opponent getting a Worldgorger Dragon. Okay, cycling. Trying to find something. Like, as long as they can't... What are they missing in the graveyard? They're missing a creature? So unfortunately, like, we kill one of these, it turns the other one on. But maybe that's worth it? I guess we'll attack. Get in first. Like, there's a part of me that kind of just wants to One Ring here. I think we'll wait. We'll try to kill the Dragon Rage Channelers. Like I said, if we can ping one of them, it forces the other to attack. Alright. Kill one of them. It's gonna ping the other. I get to ping the other one from this. Ping it. I guess there's no point, because it has to attack. I was thinking if they try to cycle again, I can go ahead and flash the other one in and just kill it. But... Alright, they just scoop it up. They see the writing on the wall. Okay. Against our opponent, Surgicals and Dothies seem pretty good here. Snuff Out doesn't seem bad. We didn't... I guess we never saw what their high-end creature is. Take out Echo. Let's trim a Troll. Trim a Cabal. Whoops, not Dark Ritual. Trim a Cabal Therapy, because I have no idea what the fuck I would even name against this opponent, because I don't know what they're doing. So let's trim 2 trolls. I guess we can trim a dark ritual. Doesn't seem awful. Um, one more cut. Maybe trim A and Tomb. Get off of our graveyard combo just a wee bit. Thank God today is my last day of work. Fuck, this week sucked. Got a nice little 3-day weekend this weekend. Having a bro date with the boy Jake tomorrow. Gonna go help him power wash his house and have a few drinks. I like this. I like this a lot. We can grief on turn 1 with a Bowmaster backup to kill whatever they have. We'll see what we draw here. I don't want to chuck my Atraxa, but I will just to prevent them from getting it. Ooh, Animate Dead's interesting. Depending on what we do here, we might actually Animate Dead or Grief to get 2 things out of their hand. Let's see what the fuck's going on over there. They're fetching. I'll say, I don't think any of the random card draw spells are instant speed, right? Unless they're just trying to entomb. What the fuck are they doing? None of the reanimation spells are instant speed. I mean, I guess Goryo's vent. Oh. They're just gonna grab an Orcish Bowmasters? Okay. And we can ping their Bowmasters down if we want to. Depending on what they've got. Burning Inquiry, Shouldered. Pyroblast is literally useless here. Like, we could Animate Dead their Shieldred, and that'd be pretty fucking sweet. And it makes their Burning Inquiry really fucking bad. So I think that's what we're gonna do here. I would like to ping their Bowmaster down, but the fact that they'd have to make us draw 5 to kill Shouldered. Yeah, we're just gonna get Shouldered back. Like, in order to kill the Shouldered, they need to make us draw 5. And they're just not gonna be able to do that with this hand. Like, they can do their Burning Inquiry shit, but it's not enough to kill Shouldered. This also gets around Snuff Out, it gets around Bolt. Pyroblast does literal nothing in this matchup unless they just like randomly have Painter Servant for some fucking reason. So, yeah, I like where we're at. We were in a good position as far as I'm concerned. And now I can even just sit here. Like, the funny part is, too, like, if I really want to, with the ring, if they send all of their shit at me, it still breaks even with Shouldered. Because I'll lose 1 for the burn encounter, and I'll lose 1 for the draw, but Shouldered gains me 2 per, so... Like, I wouldn't hate if they Burning Inquiry here. Like, I like my hand the way it is, and I feel like Burning Inquiry hurts them more than it hurts us at this point. Unless they just want to try to make their Orc army as big as possible. Okay. Alright, so we still have a way to get Orcish Bowmasters back to kill their Bowmasters. So we have no idea what's in their hand anymore. Actually, it looks like they checked... Shit, we actually do know what's in their hand. because they chucked two things that weren't there before. Oh, I have to stack my triggers. Okay. I don't think any of it matters, but okay. Get down through the stack. They're basically just making it so that I can't block here, but it's fine. We gain more life than we lose from them attacking. Unless they got another one, we're golden here. Like, go ahead, attack us for 4. We don't give a shit about that, like, at all. Okay, yep. Yep, you do you, boo. You do you, boo-boo. We're probably just going to get back our Orcish Bowmasters to kill theirs and make their wheels even worse. Like, that's probably what we're gonna do here. Oh, that's even fucking better. Like, now we can save this Dance of the Dead also. Well, we're just gonna play this safe. We're gonna kill their Bowmaster. I don't know what random shit they could have going on over there, but we're just gonna get our Bowmaster back, ping them, get rid of their Bowmaster, so that they don't have like some weird like 4 damage burn spell from a single mana somehow. And our opponent is in some very, very bad shape here. Like, they can't wheel or they're just dead. Like, if they Burning Inquiry, they die with everything on the stack. So, I don't think they're... I mean, I don't know what their deck is. I don't know... They could have a Reanimate, get our Shouldered back, and then the Shouldereds basically just bounce off of each other. Opponent gave us the GG, so I'm assuming that means they're dead. Either that or they have some kind of on-the-spot combo. Nope, they're just dead. Alright. Well, we're back in the same position we were last time, 2-0-4-0. Heading into round 3, where we're probably just about to get wrecked by some blue-black deck. Just having a fucking carbon copy of last league. Well, I mean, whatever. I'll take 3-2s. It's a positive record, so I mean, I'll take it. Props to our opponent for the spice, though. It was definitely something cool. I enjoy seeing opponents who have like off meta decks and shit. And that actually seemed cool. It was kind of a red-black reanimator madnessy style thing, but I didn't see any actual madness cards. Typically, if you're playing Burning Inquiry, you want madness cards, so then you can benefit from just random shit getting discarded. 420 Slam King. I mean, this is a shitload of discard. Like, I can find lands consistently. I can discard like crazy. This hand itself... They're beginning with 7. I think we're gonna keep this. It's kind of... What the fuck is this song? Oh, it's from the fucking Witchers. Okay. What? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck? Alright, we're not winning this one game 1. We are not fucking winning this game 1 at fucking all. Holy shit. I wonder if this is that Stifle Knot deck. Okay, yeah, we're gonna see what we're gonna draw, and then we're gonna scoop it up. That is just holy fucking shit. Yeah, no, we're just gonna go to the next one. Holy fuck. I probably should have thought seized them there just to see what's in their hand, see if it gives me any other information, but holy fuck, man, like... Okay. So it's some kind of turbo run shit out deck. I guess we'll bring in a Echo Intruder, take out a Cabal Therapy, and just hope for the best. Like, what the fuck was that? Land triple Spirit Guide, turn one Minskin Boo. Like, I've seen that shit with Soul Lands and shit, but triple Spirit Guide? You gotta be fist fucking me. Alright, so this is a turn one Ring or Shouldered. I think we're gonna turn one Shouldered. Oh, I mean, with that many Spirit Guides, there's the chances of them having Force of Will are slim to none, right? I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna Force of Will test them here. We're gonna put them to the Force test. I don't like that they're pausing. Alright, we got the shoulder down. We can block a turn one boo. That is a thing we can do. Okay, they're not doing some ungodly triple spirit guide bullshit. Alright, a Thoughtseize. I don't hate that. Let's get in. I need some lands, though. Alright, what shit do they have over there? Okay, I guess they do have forces, so I guess that's a thing we need to be concerned about. And they like whatever's in their hand to the point where they're willing to lose two cards instead of one. Alright, it's still not. So I guess I could have another Brazen Borrower to try to bounce Shouldered. Alright, I like Orcish Bowmasters, but we haven't seen any cantrips out of them yet. We're gonna keep pushing our advantage here. Violent Outburst? So this is rhinos, I guess? I mean, I guess we get to kill a rhino. Actually, we get to kill both of the rhinos. Because Death Touch is a thing. Well, no, I guess we're only killing one. I forgot to get the +1. Okay, well, this was definitely not what I was expecting at all. I also don't think we're gonna do much in this game now. Uh, yeah, especially with them having a 4/4 now. I mean, granted, they're down to 12, so there's a lot of things we can draw that get us out of this. That being said, cantrips are not going to be one of them. Do they just have another one? Oh, fuck me. Okay, you got it, opponent. Holy shit. Our opponent just had the fucking nuts. Okay. God damn. Alright, this is literally turning into a carbon copy of last league. Holy shit. It's getting fucking stomped by fucking rhinos, apparently. I mean, at least this league is, like, mostly off, like, off meta shit, so that part's nice at least. Oh, god damn it. The Cox just fucking shit out again. I fucking hate Cox so much. Yep, Cox just fucking shit out. Again. God damn. I pay way too much money for this fucking internet for this shit to be happening. Alright, so what's the, who's taking bets on we win the next one and then get crushed in the final? Like, fucking carbon copy of last league. Alright, found an opponent. Who are we up against now? We're up at... Oh, fuck, it's Everos. Okay. Alright, what does Everos normally play? Does anyone know? So this doesn't seem like a terrible hand? So we can grief them, see what they've got, potentially reanimate it. If we want, we can reanimate our own grief. I think we're gonna keep this. Alright. They won the die roll. Oh, okay, they're on goblins apparently. Lackey. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we draw. Another animate dead. Okay. We might just reanimate our own grief to have a blocker for this goblin lackey. Honestly. Oh, it's food chain goblins. Okay. They don't have a way to cast Food Chain currently, so I think we are going to go ahead and just reanimate our own grief. Shred their hand. So we're going to shred the hand, and we have a blocker for the lackey here. And then if we want to, we can Thoughtseize, take their fucking... We'll take one of the food chains. Underground Sea. Like, we can get one of their cards back if we want. I think we're still just going to play defense, though. Triple food chain. Holy fuck. Okay, then. We're just going to hold back on D. Prevent this lackey from ever making contact. We can actually get this troll back if we want. Swamp cycle the troll. We can reanimate the troll and start getting in with that. I don't remember if this plays, like, any kind of Blood Moony style effects. I want to say they do. Well, we'll play the one that they know about. Get our troll back. Now that I've got a blocker, I can go ahead and get in. Start getting into the red zone. Alright, they still have no usable mana as far as these food chains are concerned, but apparently they've got something. Oh, just a conspicuous snoop. I'm not super concerned about that. Okay, Ringleader starts getting a little more concerning. I like Shoulder Id. We are doing a lot of damage to ourselves, but I think it's worth it. Because now we increase the clock. They're taking 17 per turn cycle, and we're going to start gaining life back. Okay, they're giving up on the lackey. That's... Yes, no, maybe? No, okay. So they can play Ringleader, and they're going to refuel their hand. Cavern of Souls, okay. Oh, they got Orcish Bowmat. Fury. What the fuck? Alright, so they put Bogart, Harbinger. So Harbinger's lethal, right? Okay. Mirror Breaker being on top is fine. Alright, I think I need a discard spell, or I need a way to kill them here. Alright, we're gonna swing with everything. See how they block. Either the Grief or the Troll is getting through. Alright, get through all that shit. Okay, so... Yes. And then we can get Grief back, strip this Harbinger out of their hand? Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. I had that. I fucked that up. I had this. I clicked through the fucking turn, but I had lethal. Okay, that's fine. I screwed up. I had lethal. God, I can't believe I fucked that up. Okay. Bring that in. Bring these in. Take out an Echo. Take out Therapy. Take out a Troll. Try that. What does Goblins normally have for Graveyard Hate? Oh man, I'm so mad at myself for that. I had that one. I just clicked through it by accident. Fuck. Does Goblins even see enough play to be on here, is the question. Okay, Goblins. What do they have for Graveyard Hate? Leyline of the Void. Maybe I want to bring the Serenities in then. Let's take a little bit out. Okay. No land, so we can't keep this. I don't think I can keep this either, unfortunately. They're beginning with 7. That's unfortunate. We're gonna keep this. Leyline to the bottom, Chrome Mox to the bottom. There's a Leyline. Man, fuck. I had that too. God damn it. Alright. Muxus Lackey Snoop. Let's take out Lackey. Oh man, that I fucking had it. Did they draw another lap? Okay, well that's gonna die. We can cycle this. We don't really care about getting it back at this point. We're gonna have a Scrubland. Play the Scrubland. Alright. They can get a Snoop down, that's fine. Oh man, I can't believe I fucking clicked through the turn by accident. God damn it. How many lackeys are you going to have, opponent? Well, we're taking care of the Muxus, but we're fucking dying to our own lands here. Like, the amount of damage we've just done to ourselves is kind of insane. Alright, what do you got, opponent? Just gonna play a Snoop? Yes. No? Ringleader. Okay. Harbinger and a Snoop. So, Harbinger, what are they gonna put on top here? Oh man, I can't believe I fucked up game one like that. And yeah, there's a fucking Muxus. God damn it. Yeah. Oh man, I can't believe I fucked up that game one. Womp. Alright. So not a carbon copy. That was me just fucking clicking through shit when I shouldn't have been. Alright. Well, good luck to Everest on the rest of your league. I might go raid you here when I'm done, but we'll see. Oh, fuck. I can't believe I fucked that up. I try to take the pup for a walk after this. It's actually kind of nice out. It's finally cooling off. It's fucking hot as shit while it was melting earlier today. Also, with all the rain we had, the fucking grass grew so fast in the last week. I literally only had room to bag my fucking backyard. I didn't even get a chance to mow the front. Alright, what do we got? Unkeepable. Okay, I don't hate this. As much as I don't want to, I think we have to put Shouldered back. This sets us up to turn 2. We're gonna keep this. Shoulder goes back. Like, this sets us up to be able to do this on turn 2. Because I can Chromox, pitch the Bowmaster, cycle the Troll. Gotta not click through the fucking turn. Came very close to just doing that again. I don't need any additional colors game 1, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. Opponent F6 through the turn, so if you... Okay, Grim Monolith. So they're Mystic Forge combo. Okay, so we're gonna have infinite mana game 1, but nothing to do with it? Unless we want to go get a shoulder to try to punish them for going off here. I guess we're gonna see what they have. Like, if this turns into a card, we just cry. Okay, they're literally dumping their whole hand to do something here. Of course, our opponent's deck is looking way nicer than it did for us when we fucking played this. The One Ring. Okay. So depending on what they do here, we might just... Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop them from drawing fucking cards. They have virtually no cards left in their deck or their hand. So we're gonna grab a Shouldered, and we're gonna reanimate Shouldered so that they can't just pop off with this one ring. Alright, have fun, opponent. Have fun drawing cards. So now they can't just go fucking infinite. Unless they have fucking Walking Ballista in hand to kill this Shouldered. Okay, Mystic Forge is fine. We're just gonna S6 through the turn. Do your thing, buddy. Like, drawing shit with the One Ring kills you faster. Okay. You cannot go truly infinite here. You will kill yourself to the Shouldered. Okay, defense grid's fine. Not super sure why they ran that out. At all? Okay. Saw monolith, okay. Like, we'll let them do their thing, but they cannot draw out of this. Like, unless they find a way to kill Shouldered, they just can't straight up draw out of this. Another Mystic Forge, okay. Keep damaging yourself. I'm A-okay with that. Like, if you want to keep hurting yourself, I'm fucking cool with that. Okay. Get an ensnaring bridge? Like, Mycosynth Lock doesn't do it. Like, another Voltaic Key, okay. Like, nothing that they're doing does it yet. And they're just getting themselves closer and closer to dead to Shouldered plus the One Ring. I mean, I guess they can go get a One Ring and loop it, but then they can't do anything with it. Okay. Go ahead. That's fine. Like, that's super fine. And we're gonna grief them and see what they got. See if they can find some fucking way out of this, because I don't know. I don't know what they think their way out of this is currently. Oh, they were gonna try to cast an Emrakul. Okay. That's what they were gonna try to do. Have fun. You're going to 1. Do your worst, opponent. You can't activate Mystic Forge. Okay, they got a Walking Ballista. That's fine. They still die to the One Ring, though. Actually, yeah, they'll have enough mana. Because they only need 10. Are they going to have enough mana to be able to do this and One Ring, though? Oh, they can't get the One Ring anyways. Okay, never mind. Yep. They have to draw it off of this. They gotta hope that they can hit it off of their draws off of the One Ring. Because if they don't have a way to get rid of this One Ring, they just die in their upkeep. Did you find a way out? Actually, they don't even have the mana to do it anyways. They would need to have another 0 mana rock. Or loop a bunch of monoliths and shit. Are they just dead to their own One Ring? Because these don't do anything now. They need a 0 mana something to be able to untap, to use Voltaic Key to untap one of the monoliths to be able to keep going. Alright, they didn't have it. Okay. Serenity, Echoing Truth. Ravenloft Adventure. Like, I feel like putting as many creatures as possible in is probably our best bet here. I don't think... Actually, I don't think Voidwalker would be funny if I get a card, so we're going to go ahead and take it. They are definitely going to bring in Graveyard Hate, so I think we're just going to mostly try to board out of our combo. Because they're going to mulligan for Leyline, so I think we are just going to straight up board out of our combo. They have, like, no creatures to speak of, so we can take out probably all of this. If I take a reanimate, is there anything else I'd want to bring in instead? I don't think Surgical does it. Maybe bring Cabal Therapy back in, take out... Nah, we'll just leave it like this, because we can always Embalm Reanimate our own shit, I guess. Even though they're probably going to mulligan for a Leyline. We can also just Entomb to thin our deck if we need to. Orcish Bowmaster seems very good here, so I think we're going to keep this hand. It's a little awkward that it's not until turn 2, but we can Thoughtseize turn 1, turn 2, Orcish Bowmasters. We're just going to do a lot of damage to ourselves in the process. Yep, knew they were going to go for the Leyline. 100% knew that. Into a Voltaic Key, okay. Box Opal, okay. Alright, so this is going to hurt. But I don't think our life total is relevant in this matchup. I could pitch the Grief, but I'm not going to, because I... What do we care more about? Probably the Karn. We have an answer for Engine. Like, if we get Orcish Bowmasters down, like, they still can't go infinite. They didn't hit a land anyways, so... Oh, we are doing so much damage to ourselves. I think we are good to just Grief here. Take something from their hand just to set them back even further, and then we can hold up Orcish Bowmasters to get in. Double Paradox Engine, okay. You got it, friend. You are getting a Paradox Engine. Then Metalcraft before that can do anything. Ping him. Now your card draw's bad. I mean, I guess we're gonna take the last one out of your hand and just put ourselves to fucking... just casually put ourselves to 10. So much damage to ourselves. God damn. And they're at the mercy of their top decks now. Like a soul land to get this Ravenloft adventure now would be nice. Either that or another... Okay, we got a blue land, so that's actually helpful. Because that allows us Echoing Truth if we need to. And our opponent still isn't doing shit yet, so... Okay, I like that. What could be the worst case scenario here? I think we just want to fucking keep ramming shit. I think we can take a turn off to Ravenloft Adventurer. Just casually go to 8, it's fine. Everything's fine. This speeds up our clock. Hopefully not holding up this Echoing Truth for one turn isn't going to screw us. I don't see how it does from where they're at. Because even if they manage to start going crazy, like, they can't draw a bunch of cards or they're probably just going to die. They have Metalcraft now. Okay. And now we're back. Actually, I think they're just dead here now. I'm pretty sure they're just dead. Because we get in... Ooh, and a Dark Ritual? Yeah, I'm like 99% sure they're just fucking dead here. Because they don't have any counter magic, so we swack them a bunch. Oh no, they get 1 life? Okay, they have 1. Still just, So they're dead on board. Okay, so what do we do here? We can bounce the Voltaic Keys back to hand so that they can't really do a ton. I don't think it actually does much if we try to bounce the Voltaic Keys. Yeah, they're just going to get trapped next turn. This doesn't change our clock. So I think we're better off just holding off. Instead of putting ourselves in a position where, like, a Walking Ballista could theoretically kill us. Alright, that's a Grim Monolith. The One Ring, okay. They get saved for a turn. So they've got a shitload of mana, but there's not a lot that they can do with it. Sure. I mean, we can ping our own dude and it won't die, so we don't really care about that. Alright. That's fine. They're just gonna try to refill their hand and find a way out of this. Like, if we can get a shoulder on the battlefield, they just fucking die on their upkeep. Like, that's basically all we need is a shoulder in, and they just fucking die. Okay. Okay. Like, you do you, buddy. Do another grim monolith. Okay. Okay. Not super sure what the fuck our opponent's doing here, but they have a whole bunch of mana, but nothing to do with it at the moment. Okay. Are they just trying to find an Emrakul? Like, is that what's going on here? Because I have to imagine, if they find an Emrakul, they can cast it. Assuming we don't just bounce a bunch of shit back to their hand at the end of this turn, which we actually might. Like, in all honesty, we're probably going to bounce the keys back to their hand. I think we're going to bounce these keys back to their hand. Give them less things to be able to untap with. I mean, Trap doesn't do anything here, so we're going to go to Arena. Sure, let's make the Adventurer fucking do its thing. That's fine. Draw a card. Come on, shoulder it. Okay, reanimate. Doesn't do anything for us here. See what we draw from another card? That is one big ass fucking orc. An Agadeem's Awakening doesn't do anything. Alright, opponent. Let's see what you got. Even if you have an Emrakul, it doesn't kill me. I mean, you got a bunch of mana, but even an Emrakul doesn't kill me. Okay, go ahead, Paradox Engine. Have fun. I mean, it's all yours, bud. How you getting out of this? Like I said, even an Emrakul doesn't win it. Emrakul actually causes you to die. I guess if you can find a Walking Ballista without drawing cards, you win. I mean, you got infinite mana, but you can't draw a card, so I don't know what you're trying to do here. If you have the Walking Ballista, just cast it. It's lethal. Emrakul doesn't win. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck our opponent's doing here. Unless it's Emrakul into the One Ring. I mean, I guess I can go grab a One Ring and it buys him a turn? Okay, there's the Walking Ballista. Okay. I don't know why they use that much fucking mana, but okay, that's fine. Alright, on to game 3. I'm probably going to keep everything the same here. I don't think there's a point in changing things. Like, maybe I'll bring that back in, and then I will be right back. Yo, give me 1 second. Okay. Keep. And this is why I brought Atraxa back in, to throw under Crow Mox specifically. Yep, start with your ley line, that's fine. So I could have dropped Serenity there, but then they wouldn't play out their hand. So I want them to play out as much of their hand as possible here, so that we can wipe as many artifacts off the board as possible. Assuming this isn't just a turn 1 card and we cry. Like, a 1 ring is fine, Karn is a problem. Because then we lose our white mana. Okay, the 1 ring is fine. They're going to get to keep that, but they're going to probably lose all of their artifacts. We are going to go ahead and go grab an Underground Sea just to be safe. So if we draw our Echoing Truth, we have a way to do things. Like, it sucks we're going to lose our white mana here, but I think Echoing Truth is more important to us than trying to get another one of these. Like, we need a Bowmasters to shut this fucking thing down. Yeah, we need something to be able to fucking like a bowmasters to punish this shit because they're gonna have 4 mana left over after this, which is gonna suck. Unless they just go off here, which I guess is a possibility. Karn, okay. Karn's annoying, but not the end of the world. We actually get to kill that. Okay, that's fine. We were gonna lose it anyways. I mean, I guess they don't actually lose it. Yeah, fuck. I think we lost this one, unfortunately. Leyline, Basalt Monolith, Voltaic Key, City of Traders. We take the key. So what do they got? They have nothing to untap with. I think we just hit our opponent and hope for the best. Like, if they start going off, we just hope that they fizzle. The fact that we did hit a Bowmaster sucks. But we did take one of their untappers. Yep, there's the Paradox Engine. Like, basically, we just hope they fizzle. Like, it's all we can do at this point, is hope that they somehow manage to fizzle through all of this. And that they just cannot find a finisher. Like, the chances of that are slim to none, but it is what it is. We'll let them go through the motion, see if they can find a finisher. There's also a possibility where they just deck themselves in the process of trying to find a finisher. Granted, there's still, what, 3 Karns in the deck, an Emrakul, and who knows if Walking Ballista is actually in the deck. So, we'll see. They can actually only activate the one ring 2 more times. Maybe they're not paying attention to their deck size. Who the fuck knows? Well, they have to have found their win con. Like, they've got 38 fucking cards in their hand. Maybe they're just going through the motions and, like, they're too scared. Like, that always could be a possibility, too. They're like, oh, click. Oh, fuck. You deck yourself. Come on, activate the one ring. Do it. I fucking dare you. Do it. No balls. Oh, what a way to go out. That's kind of disappointing. All because we didn't hit a Bowmasters. Yeah, you got it. Okay, well, we ended up going 50-50 with the deck, so for a combo deck in a meta that's not kind to combo, that's not terrible, but it was at least fun. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say about the deck. It was fun. Anyways, on that note, I'm gonna hop out of here. Let's see who the fuck is playing Legacy right now. Let's kick y'all off to Strass Daddy. I like raiding him. He's a good dude. kick you all to Strass Daddy. Hopefully you'll have fun. If you like what you saw today, hit that follow button. I'm live Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. Central. Other random days when I got time. This stream and all the old ones, and direct to YouTube videos, and a podcast over on the YouTube. So make sure you head over there, subscribe, like. It's all free over there if you like what you see. All the other socials, just random shit I do. Know when I'm going live, dorky puppy pictures, random shit that I just happen to be doing in my life. But anyways, as always, thanks for stopping by, everyone. Hopefully y'all had fun. I might try to hop on this weekend. I might have time. I don't know. I'm working on a video for YouTube, so I might spend more time doing that. But anyways, for everyone who did stop by, thank you. Y'all catching me on YouTube. Thank you for stopping by the tube as well. I'll kick y'all off to Strass Daddy. He's always on some kind of Maverick punishing fire style shit normally, it seems. But I will catch y'all next time. And as always, stay salty.